What is going on, Hunters? Death here, and today we're going to be talking about Hunt Showdown. I'm going to be giving you my personal opinions on the game. I'm currently ranked 65, so I've actually been going at it for a while, and there's a lot of things you might want to know about this game before you purchase it, and I want to make sure we break it all down in this video. Not only am I going to tell you basically what the game is about, I'm going to show you a full match from beginning to end. I'm going to be skipping through some parts because the game does take a while, but we'll be covering the main parts, and I will also tell you some of the things you definitely need to know before you buy the game. So without further ado, let's get right on to it. What is Hunt Showdown? Hunt is a match-based player versus environment first-person shooter. But there's a lot more to the title than this. It's a lot more than just a first-person shooter. This game really takes stealth mechanics to the next level, but we'll go into that in a second. Right now, let's talk about what's the objective of the game. Alright, so in the game you can play either as a solo, a duo, or a trio. This is very important because it really determines how you're going to attack the game, whether you want to be a silent killer, or if you want to rush the boss, or if you want to stalk other players until they get the boss kill. Now, what is this boss kill you're talking about? When you start a match in Hunt Showdown, you get put in this very big map. What you have to do is look for clues. Once you find all these clues in the map, they will tell you where the boss is located. The boss is one of the things you can see in the upper left corner of the screen. They're these big bad monsters that you have to kill. They're NPCs, guys, but they're very strong, and you can take them out whether you're by yourself or you're with the group. They all have certain mechanics to learn, but once you get them down, you'll be able to clap these cheats without a problem. Now, this is where things get interesting. While you're fighting the boss, you can also get attacked by any of the other groups or solo players in your session. So it's very important to always stay on the lookout. Not only do you have to pay attention to the extremely strong and creepy boss, but also players, as you can see, looking to ambush you, kill you, and take the boss for themselves. Not only that, the objective of killing the boss is to get this reward item that drops on boss kill. Once you pick up this item, you have to run away to one of the corners of the map and extract. There's going to be these specific extraction points, and your goal is to extract with the boss token per se. Now, along the way, you can get attacked by other players, you can get attacked by monsters. There's a lot of things that can kill you to make you lose your tokens. But you always gotta remember, there are players that are gonna be trying to kill you. And why do I make such an emphasis on this? Because here is where stealth comes into play. There's a lot of factors around the game, from horses that seem dead and when you walk up to them they'll start making noise, to crows that will fly in the direction you're walking, to dogs that will start barking if you get close to them. And all these things on top of your gunshots will tell other players of your locations, and it will also draw enemies, NPCs, to you. So be very stealthy, manage your ammo, try not to make noise, and be very attentive to what's around you. That's one thing that this game does incredibly well. It makes sure you stay on your toes, paying attention to even the smallest sound when you know everything out there is trying to kill you. Now, I'm going to make a separate video about the subject I'm about to talk about, but I do want to cover it in this one because, well, we're reviewing the game and letting you know if it's worth it. A lot of people are scared because they're hearing that you lose your character when it dies in a match, whether it's killed by monsters or other players, and, well, that's true. But your character is not the one that holds your level. You have a player rank that determines what weapons you unlock, what perks you unlock, and you will never lose that. You pretty much use all these hunters as vessels for your level and your perks. So even if you lose the match, you can still get another hunter and equip it with very good weapons, pretty much the same weapons the other character had. And even if you lose a match, you get enough money to buy pretty much the same things you just lost. So overall, don't let this you lose your character thing get you down, because when you really think about it, when you have games like, you know, Fortnite and Apex Legends, that from the moment you start every single match you're in zero, it's pretty much the same. You just build your way up. But in here, the only difference is that as you level up in progress, you unlock better weapons that you can always equip to your characters as soon as you go into a match. Crazy perks and crazy items. So overall, don't let the you die get you down. This is just another way to make things more tense and more competitive. And that really brings everything to the ending point of this video, because I've seen a lot of reviews that go 15-20 minutes. No. This one is telling you everything you need to know, but we're breaking down the most important thing. Is the game worth it? In my opinion, it is. Why? It honestly offers probably the most hardcore, adrenaline rush, competitive PvP game out there. It's just simply put that way. When you go into a match, you already know that anything from the smallest zombie to a zombie all the way across the freaking street with poison flies, to enemies that will rush you, to freaking hellhounds can kill you, and on top of that you gotta kill a boss, and on top of that you got players looking for you. Yeah, things get very intense in these matches, and I honestly don't think there's any other game out there that can offer this. So if you're one of those sweaty players that love sweating when you're playing the games, you're a very competitive individual, this game is for you. And the best part about it is that right now it has nowhere to go but up. We currently have 3 bosses available for those of you that really, want to know all of this. We have 1 map available, but we have a crap ton of guns, items, and characters. So definitely take a look at it. It's currently about $40-$45, a very affordable price, compared to new games coming out right now. They have talked about things like crossplay and several other things. So overall, it's a game that offers a lot for new players, veteran players of, PvP games, and overall anybody looking for something very new and very interesting right now. That's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We do daily streams on Hunt, Red Dead Online, and several other things, so stay tuned. And for now, your boy Death Gun out.